How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another video, guys. In today's video, as you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail, we are going to be doing something that I really haven't done a lot of. I mean, it's kind of like a how-to video, but not really. Anyway, guys, if you guys do know me at all, or if you guys know what I do, I guess I like to take pictures. I wouldn't proclaim myself a photographer, but I just like to go outside and take pictures. So anyway, I'm going to be giving you guys my gear for how I make these YouTube videos and how I produce my pictures, I guess you would say. So what kind of camera gear and what kind of software and all that stuff. I'm going to be covering everything that I use. So anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get into this video. And guys, if you guys don't already follow me on Instagram at unofficialtreyg for daily, or I guess like 3 times a day, pictures that I've taken on this camera and that I post on there and that I edit and all that stuff. So anyway, follow that. And so yeah, guys, go and follow me on that. And also, guys, I am using my new camera. If you guys do know, I did smash my old one. Right now, I'm on the Canon Rebel T6i, and yeah, I've had this camera for about a week, and it is a beautiful, stunning, awesome camera. I'm so happy that I got this camera, and I mean, yeah, I did like my old camera, but obviously, as you guys know, I smashed it, and I just thought I might as well do a bit of an upgrade if I'm going to buy a whole new camera. So, anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get into it. First off, we are going to be starting off with cameras. So as I've literally just told you, I use a Canon EOS Rebel T6i. Back in October of 2015, I started posting to this channel. Now, it was not the same content, it was something different. But anyway, I started out with an iPhone 4S camera. Okay, so I tried to go and see if I could find that phone, but I couldn't. But anyway, yeah, so back in October of 2015, I was making YouTube videos with an iPhone 4S. And then after that, in I think it was December of 2015, I got an iPhone 5S, I think. I just got like a bit updated one, but not like super updated because I didn't want to spend a lot of money. But anyway, I got that, and then actually it was this phone right here. Yes, it was this phone right here that I exploded in a video. I used to make YouTube videos on this camera, on this phone, and that got me, I actually, I hit 100 subscribers with this camera, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, then I used an iPhone 5S camera all the way for the whole year of 2016. January, February, all the way until December of 2016 when I got my first actual camera. I just said, you know what, I'm just going to buy a camera. I'm just going to buy a cheap little one, like it was like $120 from Best Buy, and I was like, I'm just going to see how much I do enjoy with a camera over like a phone camera. So, in December of 2016, almost like 9 months ago, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, I got this camera, hold on, this little Nikon point and shoot. And yeah, it really wasn't that good. It only shot in 720p at like 30 frames per second. So it wasn't the best thing ever, but hey, it was a camera, and I hit 200 and 300 subscribers with this camera. So I guess that's pretty cool. So yeah, so then I went to this camera. Then, as you guys know, in July of 2017, just literally last month, I bought my first, I guess it really wasn't a DSLR, but it was a half and half of a point and shoot and a DSLR, and that was the Canon PowerShot SX530, and that was my very first, I guess you could say, actual camera. It was like $280. It shot in 1080p, which is something that I didn't have with my other camera. Super excited. I was super excited about that. And yeah, so that was my next camera. I had it for 22 days, and then you guys know I smashed it. I made a whole video about it. I will put it right here. It was all filmed on a GoPro, so it really sucks. Oh yeah, also, in February of 2017, I got a GoPro, just I barely ever used it, and it has terrible audio, and I really don't like GoPros. Anyway, so, and yeah, guys, and then just 1 week ago, I got this Canon Rebel T6i camera. And yeah, I mean, I honestly cannot be happier. It is a full DSLR camera, and honestly, I'm so happy with it. And yeah, guys, so that's about it for cameras. So basically, that was like my, I guess you could say, timeline of cameras that I had. Honestly, I do love this camera the most, but that's obvious because it was the newest and probably the best out of all of them. But guys, like I said before, you don't have to have the most expensive camera to make videos. Obviously, I had one that had 720p, and I gained like 200 subscribers with it. So it's like you don't need the best cameras out there. So don't go out and buy camera shit just to start making YouTube videos. Work your way up, and trust me, you guys will be a lot happier if you guys do that. Alright, guys, so that leads me to my next part of this video, and that's going to be on lenses. And basically, guys, same thing with cameras. You don't need to have the best, awesomest, coolest lenses to make videos. Obviously, this is a 18mm Canon lens that came with the T6i. and I mean honestly it does a fantastic job. I mean it's probably like a $60 lens, so it's not super expensive, but it does a great job. I also do have two other lenses. I do have a wide angle lens and a telephoto lens. I do have two other lenses. I have the wide angle lens and the telephoto lens, and I'll put them on and do like a little comparison here in a bit. Basically, when I'm out shooting and taking pictures, my probably favorite lens is the wide angle because I can get the wide landscape shots, but when I am doing close-ups, I do like this telephoto, but I've noticed that it's pretty hard to focus on this for some reason. But I don't know what I'm going to be using for YouTube, because I could just use the 18 to 55 or the wide angle. I probably won't use a telephoto because then it'll be super close up on my face. But yeah, so I'm going to put on these three lenses, and I'll show you guys I don't think I'll do side to side because that takes a long time to edit, but I'll probably just put them on and show you guys the difference. So anyway, right now we have the 18 to 55 millimeter lens. But yeah guys, so here is the wide angle lens. Now, these are all in the same zoom. I could do some other zoom tests and all that stuff, but I decided it'd be easier just to do this. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, here's my camera bag, and I keep my I keep the wide angle and the telephoto lens in these two spots right here. I just want to show you guys that real quick. Anyway, so the next thing that I'm going to show you guys what I have in my camera bag is basically the next thing is just a little thing for flash. So basically what this is obviously only for photography, because you guys cannot use this big of flash for video. I don't even know why I have this. It just came with my camera, so I thought I'm going to have it in my camera bag. So yeah, that is it for that part basically. I mean, there's also one built into the camera, but I guess this one's probably bigger, so I don't know. Whatever. Guys, so the next part of the video is, I don't even know really what to call these. I guess filter lenses is really what you call them. Basically, they're these little things that you just put onto the camera lens, and it makes you different colors. So I have a lot of those. So you guys, I really haven't even used these for that many pictures and stuff. I tried them out once. I didn't really like them, so I guess I could use them for YouTube. Maybe, I don't know. They'll probably just be in my bag just for if I need them sometime, or I don't even know. But anyway, so yeah, here is the CPL filter. Let me go like this. I think that makes like brown, I guess. I'm not even sure. This would probably be used if you guys were filming or taking pictures of the sun, because it is a UV filter, so the sun wouldn't be as bright. Maybe I could use this for some things. I'm not sure, but anyway, here it is. I'm not even sure if these are even turning out that good. This is a purple one, and it is the FLD filter, so it's like purple. It's really weird. Yeah, so there's that one. So I actually did use this one for one picture, and it turned out extremely weird, and I just didn't like it. Okay guys, so that's it for these filters. I do have one more though. Here is the last one. I just keep it in its case because there were no more spots in that little, I guess it's kind of like a wallet thing to put it in, so I just said I would just use the case. But anyway, this is the ultraviolet filter, so yeah, there's that. Alright guys, so for the next section of this video, we are going to be talking about memory cards. Now obviously you have to have these to produce any sort of content. I have 4 total SD cards. I have one in here now. I have a 32, a 16, no, I have 2 32s, 1 16, and 1 64. So yeah, I keep my 3 other ones in this little, I guess it's like a wallet for SD cards. So basically it's like this, and then if you just go like that, then that falls down, and I got one up there, one right there, and one right there. So, yeah, that's just something that I have in my camera bag, I guess. I mean, I have a crap ton of storage. I don't think I'll ever have to worry about not having enough, but obviously you want to keep these clean, so yes, so if there's like a shot or a picture that's really awesome, and then it would be a real bummer if you didn't have enough storage and you're just like, crap, and you're so mad. So anyway, yeah, so that's it for SD cards. I'm not going to do much about that because they're basically self-explanatory. You just put them in and put stuff on them, basically. Put the pictures or videos on them, so yeah. Now guys, here's one thing that I am kind of slacking on. You should always have 2 batteries. I do know that this is the battery charger, but you should always have 2 batteries. I only have 1 battery for the T6i. I haven't had a chance to order a second one. I really don't like take my camera out that often. I mean, if I am going out, I know I'm going out, and I usually charge up the battery, and I usually have no problem having enough juice. So anyway, yeah, so always have 2 batteries on you though. Yes guys, here are 2 things that I also have in my camera bag. There's stuff I don't really use that often, but they're just there just in case. So the first thing is I have a lens and screen cleaning kit. I haven't even opened it yet, haven't needed to, but if I do, it's right there. So, I mean, that's always good. And then the second thing is I have a SD card to USB drive, I guess it would be. So if you do come across a computer that does not have an SD port, or one that doesn't have a micro SD port, or if you do find one and it and you only have the micro SD card, then you can just put it in there and it'll go straight to USB, and you can still get your files onto the computer. So, I mean, that'd be pretty handy to have, honestly. I mean, I just have there just in case. Now guys, for the final subject we are going to be doing is tripods. Now tripods are like the most over-exaggerated thing in filming and photography. Everyone's like, oh, you gotta have a good tripod. No, you don't. You don't have to have a good tripod. You can use literally anything for a tripod. Right now, I'm using this mini tripod. It's like 5 inches tall. It can be in your pocket. It's called a pocket tripod. I use that for most of the things because I don't like my big tripod because it's a pain in the butt to set up and a pain in the butt to get down. So I usually either use this or just don't use a tripod at all, or I just use like books or CD stand, I guess. Or yeah. So basically, guys, here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and get that big tripod so you guys can see what I'm talking about with it being clumsy and stuff and big and just awkward to hold and stuff. So yeah guys, here's my tripod. As you guys can see, there's a lot of things to do and things fall off and it's just so awkward to have. So that's why I only use this one, or I just hold it, or I just use books or something. But anyway guys, yeah, so that's basically my gear, I guess, for this video. I know that it probably won't help a lot of people out because it was very vague and I really didn't sound like I knew what I was talking about. I knew what I was talking about and I really don't know what I'm talking about. But I just thought that I'd check in for a video because I haven't made one for a while. Also guys, speaking of video schedules, I'm going to try to post every week, so once a week. And that's just because with school it just takes a lot of time and I have cross country and all this other stuff going on and I just don't have enough time. So I'm going to try to getting at least one video out per week for you guys. They're probably only going to be these sit down videos, but I mean that's the best I can do right now and hopefully next summer we can do better videos. Also guys, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I've been doing a lot more photography than I have been filmmaking, just because it's so much easier to do and you don't have to sit down and make a plan and do this and that and all this stuff. You don't have to have all that. That's why I haven't been doing much filmmaking and I've just been doing a lot of photography. Honestly, I kind of enjoy that a little bit more than filmmaking, but you know, they're almost the same thing, just different modes, I guess. Also, one last thing, I use Adobe Premiere Photoshop plus video editing for my videos and my photos, if you guys were wondering. Anyway guys, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at unofficialtradeg, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I walk alone, I walk up.